Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our weekly weather video briefing here on April 11th, 2022. Diving right into the current weather highlights for this week, we are looking at some strong west to northwest winds tonight through Tuesday morning over the mountains, desert slopes, and into the deserts. Looking at gusts anywhere from about 60 to 70 miles per hour. Could see some gusts up to 80 miles per hour in those wind-prone passes and canyons. We're also looking at some gale force winds over the waters through early Wednesday morning. Some light precipitation is in store for tonight, mainly over the coastal mountain slopes. We could see some drizzle along the coast and valley areas, but we're not expecting a lot of accumulation in those areas. Beyond tomorrow, we're looking at some warmer conditions expected Wednesday through the weekend. The winds are our main weather story here over the next couple of days. Winds have already started up, especially in those wind-prone passes and canyons this afternoon. Looking on the left side here, we have our top 10 peak wind gusts from the past 12 hours, and Whitewater over in the Banning Pass has gusted to 71 miles per hour so far today, and lots of other locations in that area have gusted between 50 and 60 miles per hour. We're still looking at these winds to continue through Tuesday morning, mainly along those desert mountain slopes through the Banning Pass there and over the desert slopes of the mountains. Gusts generally ranging from about 60 to 70 miles per hour, and again we could see some higher gusts to 80 miles per hour in a few spots as well. Along with those winds today and tonight, we are also looking at some precipitation. It is going to be fairly light and mainly concentrated along the coastal mountain slopes tonight through Tuesday morning. Generally expecting amounts less than 0.2 of an inch. We're not really expecting a lot of accumulation along the coast and in the valleys. Any rain that develops will taper off late Tuesday morning, with dry conditions prevailing for the remainder of this week. For the middle to later part of this week, we are expecting a warming trend for all areas. Looking here on the left at the high temperatures forecast for Tuesday, generally looking at upper 60s to low 70s for coast and valley areas. Lower deserts looking at temperatures generally in the mid 70s, and up in the high deserts fairly cool up there in the mid 50s on Tuesday. But we are expecting a gradual warming trend to commence Wednesday through the weekend. Here on the right is the high temperatures on Sunday, getting back into the 70s and 80s west of the mountains, looking at 90s for the lower deserts, and back up into the 60s for the mountains on Sunday. Looking a little further out for next week, the temperature outlook here on the left is leaning towards above normal temperatures for Southern California. Here on the right is the precipitation outlook for next week. Generally not really favoring either above normal or below normal, but currently is looking dry for our area. That's all from us this week. Be sure to stay up to date on the latest forecast at weather.gov/San Diego, and follow us on Twitter and Facebook at NWS San Diego. Have a good week, everyone.